Hi, it's Adam here from adaminsights.com, and this is my Fuji XH1. Using this camera over the past 3 months for both personal and professional projects, I've been really satisfied with the results that I've been getting. It truly is a high-performance multimedia producer's camera. It's great, but my biggest gripe and my biggest problem with this camera has been the battery life and the recharging situation. Let me explain. When I first got the camera and put a fully charged battery into the body, I just went through and started to set up all of my preferences in the menus and tried it out. But it didn't take long for that single battery in the body to be fully depleted. I actually thought there was a problem, so I put in another fully charged battery to check. And again, that battery didn't seem to last very long. Indeed, a single battery in a Canon 5D or a Nikon D800 system would last a lot longer than what a battery lasts in here. But okay, I guess I was reasonably happy with the fact that the package I bought with this camera came with 2 additional batteries and the battery grip, which I've currently got connected to the camera. But even then, there's a few issues. The first being that even 3 batteries don't last long. In fact, I would say that the 3 batteries altogether in here still don't last as long as a battery in a Canon 5D. In my Leica MP240, I can go for about 2 months with a fully charged battery and using the camera 2 or 3 days a week on photo projects, and I don't actually have to recharge that single battery. In here, with 3 batteries in the camera and the grip, I probably can't even go for half a day using the camera in the field for both video and photos. Using just the EVF and forgetting about using the screen for live view doesn't really seem to improve things much. If you are using the camera in a studio environment, you can plug DC power straight into the battery grip with the supplied charging cable, and you can run the camera off of mains power. That's fine. Other issues with having multiple batteries are that the camera runs off of 1 battery at one time. So if you're actually trying to continuously record video, as soon as the camera flicks from 1 battery to the next, it will stop recording video, and then you actually got to manually restart your clip. So just watch out for that. So, okay, battery life isn't great. I am going to have to buy more batteries to keep using this camera, and because of all of the other great features about this camera, I'm prepared to do that, and I'm prepared to keep using the camera for both personal and professional projects, because let's face it, every camera has a few quirks that you try and get around. But this next thing is something that really does irritate me, and that's the recharging situation with the camera. So as I'm holding it at the moment, I've got the battery grip connected, 2 batteries in the grip, 1 battery in the body. You would have thought that if I was to open up the charging port on the battery grip and then plug in the mains power, that would happily charge the batteries in the grip and then the battery in the body. No issues, right? You would have thought that's what it would do. Nah-ah. Only charges the 2 batteries in the grip, doesn't touch the battery in the body. So in this situation, to actually charge all batteries, you have to disconnect the grip, and this is really, really irritating. You have to disconnect the grip, because I would have preferred just to leave the grip continuously connected because of the sensitive connections that it uses to connect to the body. Then you have to remove the battery from the body, and this is bad design in my view. You put your body battery onto the charger, charge that up, and then charge up the batteries in the grip separately, like that. You can't just get up early in the morning before a shoot, just plug the camera in and charge up all batteries at once. That to me is just a bit of a design flaw. It would have been so much better had I just been able to plug the cable straight into the grip with the grip on the camera and be satisfied that all batteries were charging. So, bad battery life and really just silliness with charging, in my view. And if you want to use the supplied flash, I tend not to. This will also affect battery life big time as well. I would hope that some of these gripes could be fixed by either Fuji releasing some high capacity batteries or even changing the firmware to allow for charging all 3 batteries at once just by plugging the cable into the grip. That said, when I've been using the camera inside, a lot of the time I have just been plugging the camera into mains power because I also have found that as the batteries do deplete quite quickly, they also do get quite warm, and I'm concerned about how long the batteries might last before I have to replace them. Anyway guys, look, the camera otherwise is fantastic as a multimedia production tool. It produces beautiful photos and video. There's so much fun to be had with this camera. The controls are great, the film simulation modes are great, the F-Log system for recording 4K 200 megabit per second video is fantastic. The footage from here, once you've graded it, say with Lumetri and Premiere, using the Fuji LUTs is just breathtaking. But be aware, if you are looking at acquiring one of these guys, the battery situation could well drive you absolutely insane. It's definitely annoyed me. Okay guys, as always, look forward to reading your comments and thank you for watching.